Hey there YouTube, Sunskoba here, bringing you a special video this time instead of the Let's Play. So my friend Chris in real life challenged me to a Pokemon battle. Now I don't really play competitively or whatever, so I whipped up a team that I thought would be decent, but no, whatever. So right here, I lead with the Jolteon, and right off the bat, it's a bad matchup. So I switch it to Dragonite because it can easily take out this Nidoqueen, and I wasn't expecting Substitute. I thought he was gonna do Earthquake or something, and Substitute can cause problems. So yeah, I use Earthquake, take out the Substitute one hit, and I was gonna try to take it out with another Earthquake, but he switches out, and right there you see he misses with a Toxic, and it also has Leftover, so that can probably be a problem. Not that much because you don't recover that much from leftovers. So yeah, I go with Earthquake again, and he predicted that I was going to use an Earthquake and switch to his Kingdra. This Dragonite has a couple speed EVs, but I think it still gets outrun by the Kingdra. Yeah, his Kingdra is a real pain. We had a battle before this, and it just demolished like half my team with a Rain Dance, Hydro Pump, Swift Swim ability combo. It was just nasty. So he uses Dragon Pulse, knowing that he's gonna outrun my Dragonite, and I wasn't expecting it to get one hit KO'd, but I did get one hit KO. None of that sucks. Dragonite was probably one of my better type coverage Pokemon. I could have taken out grounds and electric types with it, but what do you do? So right here, I sent out Gengar because I know my Gengar could pretty much outrun anything. Well, at least I thought it could. It does outrun this Kingdra, I believe, and I'm able to kill it with, I think, a Shadow Ball. I'm not sure, unless he switches out. I don't remember. I think he might switch out. Yeah, he switches out his Kingdra and sends in Nidoking. You know, when we were having this battle, I was thinking to myself, what if he does do that? And I was kicking myself because I should have went with Psychic, predicting that he would switch in something else. But luckily, the EVs I have in Gengar, and since I didn't have the items that I need, it has Spell Tag, which gives them an extra boost for ghost attacks, including the stab. So I just finished it off with Psychic, no problem. Nidoking probably could have been a pain later on in the battle, so it was a good thing I took it out. So I don't remember what it sends on. I think he sends out his Electivire, which has Psychic, and that can be a real big problem. So right here, I was thinking what to do. I was gonna switch out to. I think I was gonna switch out to Melodic, but instead I decided to switch out into my Weavile, which you guys will see here in a bit. I don't know why it's taking so long. Yeah, take out my Gengar, predicting the Psychic, go into my Weavile because Psychic attacks don't affect Dark types. And my prediction is a good one, and I'm not affected by Psychic, so no damage taken. This Weavile is pretty is meant to be a sweeper, sort of. It has Swords Dance, Ice Punch, Night Slash, and what else? Something else. I can't remember. Um, Brick Break, there we go. So I was predicting a switch. So I said, I used Sword Dance, but he took a chance and went with Thunder, and I barely live with 13 HP, and I thought I was gonna get paralyzed, but I guess I didn't. I think right here he uses Quick Attack. I was not expecting a Quick Attack whatsoever, so I gotta give him props for that. Like, that surprised me so much. And as you guys can see, this Electivire is Life Orb, so it's gonna be doing quite a bit of damage to my Pokemon. And the good thing is he is gonna be doing a very little damage to himself, but not enough to help me take it out easier. So send out Jolteon. I set up a substitute. He goes with Psychic and takes out my substitute in one hit, which I was just raging and getting pissed at. I was like, how is this possible? Should have lasted at least 2 hits, but I guess not. So instead of setting another substitute, I just go ahead and go for the Shadow Ball, and it does quite a bit of damage, I believe. About, I don't know, a fourth. I guess that looks like a fourth, and special defense goes down, so that is beneficial for me. So yeah, he uses Psychic. Does quite a bit of damage to me. And right here, he predicted I was gonna do Shadow Ball, and yeah, it's just gonna go downhill from here. He predicts my Shadow Ball and sends out Dodrio, which I was thinking to myself, what if he tries to do something like this? I should have just went with Thunderbolt, but he does a nice prediction and takes no damage, and his Dodrio outruns my Jolteon, which I was a bit surprised. I was hoping my Jolteon would outrun it, because Jolteon's the fastest Pokemon on my team. I was hoping to go first and possibly take it out with Thunderbolt, since it's EV'd in special attack too. So I decided to send out Melodic because it has Ice Beam, and knowing Dodrio had to recharge after Giga Impact, I decided to go with the Ice Beam, and luckily it takes it out in one hit, I believe. Or it should. Yeah, it does. And I get a critical hit, which I'm not sure if it was necessary or not. But either way, I take it out, which is good, because it pretty much would probably outrun the rest of my team, since it outran Jolteon, and that was the fastest Pokemon on my team. So yeah, it was a good thing I took it out. So right here, he sends out his Electivire again, and I think I go for another Ice Beam, and he goes for a Thunder, I believe. I don't remember. I don't know. He goes for a Psychic. Oh yeah, I think he was thinking I was gonna switch in for Gengar, since Electivire is an electric type. But I decided to stick around and use Ice Beam to take it out, because its special defense was already down from battling my Jolteon, and it had a little bit of health, and Ice Beam would have definitely taken it out, because this Melodic has some EVs in special attack also. So I guess that was a good prediction, probably on my part. But yeah, he sends out Kingdra next, I believe. Kingdra, yeah. My Melodic is pretty much EV'd in fully EV'd in defense and special defense, and not he's not fully EV'd in special defense, but he has like some EVs in special defense. So I was hoping that my melodic would survive this Dragon Pulse. I wasn't hoping, I was expecting it to survive, but he gets the critical hit, which at this point I'm just like about to punch the person next to me, or about to throw my 360 out the window because he gets the critical hit. And so I sent out Gengar hoping I could outrun it, because I'm not sure if he's put some EVs into this Kingdra speed, but I sent out Gengar hoping I can outrun it. I believe I go with Shadow Ball. Oh, I guess he switches out. He switches out into Nidoqueen, which once again I was kind of expecting it, but not really. I was thinking he was gonna stick around with his Kingdra, since it was like a bit over 1/4 the HP left. But I used Shadow Ball. Didn't do as much damage as it did to the Nidoking, but another Shadow Ball or a Psychic can easily take it out. So that's what I do. I go ahead and use Psychic and take it out, leaving us with a 2v2. And yeah, I don't know why it's taking so long. Yeah. So yeah, there you go. I use Psychic. Take out his Nidoqueen, which I wasn't really expecting him to have both Nidoqueen and Nidoking, because he told me this team is based off of Gary from the Anime's team, and I haven't seen the anime in forever. But I do remember Gary having a Nidoking. I don't remember him having a Nidoqueen though. But what can you do? So he sends out Arcanine, and I'm like, well, I got this game in the bag. His Nidoking has Kingdra has like no HP, and Arcanine I'll easily outrun it, right? But no. His Arcanine is able to outrun my Gengar, which is EV'd in speed, and he takes it out in one hit with Flare Blitz. At this point I just like gave up, because my final Pokemon is meant to be the lead, but because we already had a battle before this and we agreed to switch up the order, he wasn't my lead. So I send out Infernape. It's a Life Orb Infernape, so I use Close Combat to get the stab and hopefully take it out in one hit, with the Life Orb. But his Arcanine survives it with barely any HP, and now he's just gonna take out my Infernape. This Infernape is, like I said, meant to be a lead, so I can set up Stealth Rock and then, do some damage to whatever. So knowing this game is over, I just use Stealth Rock, and since he went underground to use Dig, I just set up Stealth Rock, and he takes out my Infernape right here with one hit. So this was good match. For my first real match, I had fun even though I lost. So give props to my friend Chris. He doesn't have a YouTube, so I can't give him a shout out, but thanks for watching, guys, and hope you guys enjoyed this Pokemon battle. I hope I can do some more later, and I'll see you guys next time.